welcome back to my page. You already know who it is, man. It's your girl, Infinite Magic. And if you didn't know, well, shoot, you know now. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before we get into the video. I'm sure y'all can tell by the title that I'm back with another story time. Today, I'm going to be telling y'all about the time I got my brand new Carmelloanthony Jordans, bro. The gray and baby blue ones. The gray and baby blue ones, bro. Barely anybody, no one really had those. And they were like $150. I was in like 7th or 8th grade. I can't remember, but I know I was in middle school. And I got Swift. Let's get straight into it, man. But yeah, I was like in middle school, and like me and my cousin, we used to have our favorite kicking spot. And our favorite kicking spot used to be the skating rink. Period. There was no other spot greater than the skating rink, bro. Every weekend, even during the week sometimes, bro, we was at the skating rink. You don't believe me? Let me show you how much we love skating. Alright, so, check this out. Alright, check this out. Let me move this. Check this out. We used to love to skate, man. This is not my first pair of skates. This is like my third. We don't wear rentals. You feel me? We really got it out here. We really got it. We does this. But yeah, it was at the skating rink. I was on a spot, you feel me? And I was there like every week. Bro, I knew everybody that worked there. Everybody was cool. We all respected each other, all that. So, this day I came, you know, dressed to impress. I came in my new shoes, you feel me? My new Carmelloanthony's that my mom had bought me, you feel me? R.I.P. to my mom. But, yeah, she bought me some new shoes, and I was wearing them. I was looking good that day, man. But this is where I went wrong. I put my trust in humanity, and I didn't think this through. So, that night, I did the same thing I usually did. And, you know, I sat at the table and I switched into my skates. You know, I took my shoes off and I switched into my skates. Now, here's where it all went downhill. I left my new shoes under the table. I'm going to say that again. I left my new shoes under the table because that's where a lot of us kept our shoes. Like, nobody ever stole them. We weren't tripping, you know. We left them under there. By the time we came back, they were still there. But this day was different, man. Me and my cousin, whoever else was there, yada yada, I don't remember. But we had all left our shoes under that one table we were sitting at that day. We had a good night. We skated. We jammed. We did this. We did that. All that. The night's over. The skating session is over. Here I come back to the table to take my skates off because I'm not going to skate to the car. You know what I mean? I'm going to put my shoes on and carry my skates. No, that didn't happen. I get to the table, everybody grabbed their shoes, and I'm like, where's my shoes? Like, hold up, where's my shoes? Like, am I just missing something? Because sometimes, you know, things get moved around, whatever. But nah, bro, my shoes were gone. So, like, me and my cousin at this point are looking for my shoes. And we're not finding them. So, these other kids, they noticed that we're looking for some. And they're like, hey, are y'all looking for some shoes? Like, did y'all have some shoes? And I'm like, yeah, like, did something happen to them? Did you see somebody? Like, they're like, hey, man, somebody took them shoes. I'm like, what you mean somebody took them shoes? That was mine. Like, some girl took them shoes and she just took them. Like, you know, but we seen her. I'm like, bro. So somebody took the shoes. They're like, yeah, somebody else grabbed the shoes when they left. Like, when they grabbed their shoes, they grabbed those shoes and they left. I'm like, bro. So you're telling me somebody stole my shoes? Bro, so like, I'm highly upset. I'm like 1,000 thoughts going through my mind because my mom just bought me these shoes, and I know if like just what am I gonna do? Like, I just got those. Like, well, I don't remember if I went home in my socks or if I just kept the skates on to like be discreet. I probably kept the skates on, but you know, I just went home and I ain't like nothing happened. But I knew my grandma was gonna ask me where them shoes were because I live with my grandma and she paid attention to everything and she knew I had got new shoes. So she was eventually gonna ask, "Hey, where's those new shoes you got? I haven't seen you wearing them lately." You know what I mean? Because I had been wearing them like all day that day, the day before that. You know what I mean? So eventually she asked, like, "Hey, where's those shoes that you got?" And I'm like, ooh, I had to make up a lie. I'm like, "Oh, I left them at so-and-so house, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get them when I go back." This went on for weeks. Like, she asked me about them shoes for weeks. I kept telling her, you know, I left them over there at so-and-so's house. I'm gonna get them. And eventually it just kind of died off. But in actuality, somebody stole my shoes. So get this. This is not the end of it. Get this. I'm in school or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in middle school. I go to school the next day, whatever day it was. I don't know. Following 2 days. Whatever. And my memory is vague. This is like so long ago, you know what I mean? But yeah, I go to school and I'm telling my friend, I think I told my friend about what happened. Like, hey, I was at the skating rink last weekend and I got my shoes stolen, right? And now I'm just going to tell my friend about how I got switched. And she's like, "Bruh, are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like, you feel me? I'm sure it didn't happen like this verbatim, but this is pretty much what happened." And she's like, "Hey, I'm not even trying to lie, you know, whatever, but so-and-so that goes to our school says she stole some shoes from the skating rink last weekend, and they look just like the ones you are describing." I'm like, "No, that cannot be true, bro. That cannot be true. What are the odds? What are the odds, right?" So, boom, boom, blah, blah, blah. The day goes on. Eventually, my friend ends up showing me this girl, like, to prove to me that she's not lying. I remember I seen the girl sitting on the bleachers at one point when we were in the gym, because my friend showed me, like, "Hey, that's the girl that stole your shoes." But I think at some point also, I seen the girl wearing the shoes. I kid you not. I don't remember exactly, but I do remember this. I didn't do anything about it. I didn't do anything about it. I knew exactly who took the shoes. I knew for sure she took the shoes, but I was scared. I am not going to lie. I was scared of her. She was big and bad, and I had no fight to be fought. There was no fight to be fought. I would have got beat up and still had no shoes. So I just had to take the L. Eventually, my grandmother stopped asking. Everybody forgot about the shoes, and I never forgot about that story to this day. I really felt bad because I'm not even mad at the person that took the shoes because maybe you really needed them. That's just how you were raised, you know what I mean? But what really broke my heart about the situation is that I wasn't really close to my mom. And that was one of the most expensive things that she had got for me, was like $150 pair of Jordans, you know what I mean? And I know she probably gathered up her last few dollars for that, you know what I mean? And I felt really irresponsible because I didn't take care of the things that I value, you know what I mean? And I felt really terrible about it. And I just wanted the shoes back because I felt like I owed them to my mom, really, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I wasn't really mad about it. That's my fault. That's what I get. But I was a little hurt because, you know, they were a gift from my mom. So it is what it is. You got the shoes, man. I never got them back. You got me. You got me good. You got me good, man. I wasn't going to do nothing to you, girl. You was scary. I wasn't going to do nothing. Yeah, that's a story about when I got my Carmello-Anthony stolen at the skating rink, bro. If you like my story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers, please, 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 please. I love y'all, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.